this Rubik as a position 4, or whether they want to play that as a position 5, which is not that strong of a hero. If you're going to be pairing up Marcy with your Luna, this gives you a good amount of kill threat.
Yeah, there's the TB.
So they do the TB anyways.
If you can lock onto this hero and all in him, it's pretty straightforward all the time.
Mira. He'll shackle just to try and keep himself alive for a couple seconds longer. Goes for the neutral, deny, but the foul play plays against him in that situation.
Nice little pick. Because Shaman's just going to be sitting there licking you.
Rebound on top of Mira. And he may have the foul play, but surrounded by 3 heroes, unlikely to live. Nisha almost dies to that whirling death, but Kiyotaka doesn't commit. Now he's going to be inside the Eclipse, and he couldn't timber chain away. Nicely timed from V-Tune, both the Eclipse and it looks like Liquid are going to make a move. Toronto Tokyo has backed away from his own shrine. Do they know this is coming? It seems like it. Got a scan on him. Teleport's coming in. They're going to be late to this party. Trying to take this one, Gorgon's Grass into the Meteor Hammer. It locks down 2. A very good start already for Team Liquid. Stonegates gets used. Good wheel, though, from Panto. That kind of saves the situation. There was a losing scenario as is. No Wisdom Shrine. A lost team fight, perhaps. Escape back. Going to be used. Bails out Toronto Tokyo, but the snake, it'll chase him down to the end. And Kiyotaka dies off screen.
Dude, now you're in big trouble, because what are you supposed to do to make plays to come back around the map and not just get out-farmed? This Luna is going to go to work.
A lot of Atos into Gorgon's Grass, into Meteor, into... Okay, it interrupted the Meteor. A little awkward there from the rebound of Boxy. Sunder's going to be put to use here. Saberlight doesn't mind, still has plenty of mana. V-Tune, big hits though. Ooh. Between the Ward and Nightfall and Toronto Tokyo, they just chunked down that Luna.
He did not respect the ward damage.
No.
I mean, this thing hits really hard. Hits for about 300 a pop to heroes, level 1.
Oh, he broke the trees. Hit him with the avalanche, surround him. Wheel is going to be a bit dangerous, though. Only caught Boxy in the taunt. Now Saberlight wants to chase after them. Stone Gaze for the extra movement speed. See if he can get close enough to hit his Gorgon's Grasp. He will not, but a rebound. Escape back will dodge some of that, but he comes back in. He's dead. Boxy fighting for his life over Toronto Tokyo gets that kill. Rod of Atos into the Meteor Hammer will land. Bit of stuns. Nisha's coming in soon for an avalanche. And I think Toronto Tokyo, unless he can somehow juke out Nisha actually blinks backwards. Didn't want none of that.
If they do not get the BKB.
Yeah, you can see Kiyotaka isn't even thinking about an Aghanim Scepter. Straight BKB for him. Baiting out V-Tune right now. Boxy is behind him. So this should be okay. Oh, they rebounded him in. Boxy goes for the kill onto Mira, while V2 needs to use that movement speed to dodge a little bit. Now he comes back in. Toronto Tokyo with a blade mail, hoping it protects him. Kiyotaka chasing after Boxy. Nice juke. Rebounds away from Kiyotaka and dance away from another timber chain. Boxy hit by a chakram. Looks like he may finally die or not. Nisha hits him with the avalanche. Blinks away from the wheel. The Eclipse will be the death of that timber saw once again.
Like, this spell, I don't think has ever been this low cooldown when the hero's popular in the meta. Makes this build really strong. You already have another Eclipse in 40 seconds. It's just absurd.
Kiyotaka wants some action. He says there's no more Eclipse, so he timber chains in. Panto tries to join him. He's immediately dead. Kiyotaka pops his Aghanim Scepter. And Liquid just kind of play it slow. They ignore the timber saw bit. Not afraid of the armor blow up, that's for sure. Now that the armor's gone, they quickly blow him up. The Dawnbreaker ultimate comes in, and it doesn't do enough. With Kiyotaka dead, Toronto Tokyo just needs to try and escape, but Liquid have plenty of chase. Nisha, he's probably going to find... Ooh, Mira blinks away just before Nisha could catch him.
This entire game has just been Liquid controlling heroes and giving Aurora the runaround. And one by one, they fall in the fight.
I mean, I knew Demon Zeal was bonkers. I just didn't know he was that insane.
It was a pipe.
Who put a triple-digit number on it for movement speed?
What are you asking me? I don't work at Valve. Wink, wink.
Wink. Okay, T-Governor.
High ground defense. Time to show your worth. Try and get a good angle. You do not want to run into the Dusa here.
Yeah, Nightfall bought out a Chrysalis.
Found the Rubik.
He's pretty all in to this early fight. Clips comes through, and the Shadow Shaman and Toronto Tokyo are right in the middle of it. They're going to take a lot of damage, but at the same time, it didn't look so good for Liquid. V-Tune's down about a half HP. Box is coming in. Get the Terror Blade. They got him. And V-Tune, he still has Aegis, so he doesn't even care about Toronto Tokyo going at him. Mira waiting for his opportunity to come back in with his Blink Dagger. They do manage to take out the Tiny. If he can isolate V-Tune, there's a chance here. Kiyotaka still running around with his Aghanim Scepter going, but they spotted Mira. They take him out. There goes a bunch of the control. V-Tune's going to start making a break for it. Toronto Tokyo, can he hit him with the Starbreaker? Trying to catch up. Gets on top, hits him with the Starbreaker. That slows him down, and now Kiyotaka can chase after him, finishing him off.
Not a bad fight for Aurora.
Yeah, very good. They only used one buyback for that.
It could have gone even better, too. Almost finished off that Rubik, and if you get a Thunder off on the Terror Blade, you just completely win that. What are the units on that?
O-penis?
What? What? Huh? What did you just say?
The art of being OP.
Oh. Yeah, that's what I heard, too. Okay, there, Austin.
Rebound away, Boxy.
Never going to ask you for units again.
I thought you would have appreciated that one.
Oh, what a toss back. He has Blade Mail, though.
Toss back into the lawnmower. But yeah, Toronto Tokyo with his Blade Mail. Way out the Blade Mail. Now go back to him, and yeah, he really just cannot get away from them. Stone Gaze sitting in front of him as well. Nisha, he'll catch up to the Timbersaw now. Timbersaw half HP, gets off the BKB, gets off his Aghanim Scepter, runs at the Luna.
And he Nightfalls.
Realizes that it's not good enough. And
Nightfall.
follows his carry position back to the fountain.
Probably advised him on that play.
You think he does Nightfall sessions with each one of the players?
He might have called it. Said, brother, you got a Nightfall right now. You're not going to make it.
The only way we can win this game is if you Nightfall.
It's like some really dog shit anime final move.
Behold, my final move. Teleports away from fight.
Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
Liquid still have their BKBs available. There's one on the Marcy as well. They're all off cooldown. This pushes. Not
Dire's
nothing.
middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower
Just as you were clawing your way back in this game. Lose another big team fight, and you're just going to have to jump here.
Insania makes the jump. Telekinesis,
Oh, the
Eclipse
ult.
used, and the avalanche over the top. They got both of them. Nightfall and Panto both die to that initiation from Insania. The Mega Ward, it's going to be dropped. They're going out to Luna. They got her. Don't need the Terror Blade.
It's going better without the Terror
Got
Blade.
the Giga Ward.
Radiant's middle barracks has
Saberlight not having the most mana here. Nisha is going to help Saberlight disengage, though. Tossing away Toronto Tokyo. Gorgon's Grass, though. Saberlight goes back in after the Shadow Shaman. We'll get him with a snake.
Cores are still up here. Maybe make something happen. It's tempting.
Goes out to the Timbersaw. They have the Chakram. He has to use the BKB. Got off the Aghanim Scepter, too.
Buyback from the Shaman. They
Now
want to
he wants Insania. And he should be able to get him here. The Aghanim Scepter blowing him up. There it is. Aurora. They're kiting him around decently here. Nisha, there's no way to stop this one. Gorgon's Grass does not stop the shackles. Teleport away from the Dusa. Barely makes it in time. Boxy teleporting in late to the fight. Now he gets caught. And he won't even have a chance to use his BKB. He is dead again.
Little bonus there for Aurora on the way out. Super successful fight for them. You have to buy the Shaman, but considering the Terror Blade went down to the Luna Orbital for free, I feel like they, stroked a fish or something.
Oh my god. All right, I regret asking you. I'm so sorry.
Dude,
Look at all the
almost
damage
dead.
on V2. Jesus.
What was
Between
that?
the Roshan Roar and the Chakram. Got that roar of retribution, man. Takes
Yeah, you really
extra
have to
damage.
respect Roshan spells now.
I love that, by the way. I love that they give Roshan a fighting chance to actually do something rather than just
agree.
being a punching bag.
It's been 2 weeks for too long.
Agreed.
Quit sending them useless Dusa in first.
Found an opening. They can't get around this Dusa. Dawnbreaker ultimate from Toronto Tokyo comes in. Chakram, he tried to jump in. Kiyotaka tried to go for V-Tune here, but now he's got to get away. Boxy, he's going to be left. Oh, he got off the BKB ultimate, and holy crap! He just life-stealed a shit ton through there. V-Tune all lanes on Nightfall. Can he get it off Sunder? Saves himself using the Sunder on a Panto, but now he has to fight. There's no running away from this one. There's no running away from this one. He's going to try and run away from this one, and he will be cut down by Nisha. A TP away from the Medusa.
Trade carries again. A buyback from Boxy. Technically a one fight for Aurora. In terms of golden XP, yeah, it's a mini phase shift.
Yeah, very mini.
So that's all you need. If it gets you a Thunder, if it gets you a BKB, I don't know.
Quarter of a phase shift. Jumping after Nisha. Nisha forced to use his BKB. Nightfall in Toronto, Tokyo, trying to run past the Dusa, go for Nisha. Boxy, meanwhile, once again, just taking it to the Shadow Shaman as quick as they can. Nice steal from the Rubik. That'll help Boxy up. Boxy is able to rebound himself away, trying to get away from Panto. Slowed down underneath the wheel. Will manage to get him. Gorgon's Grass into the Meteor Hammer. Catch Toronto, Tokyo. He puts him together with the Harpoon. Swings on him. Nightfall chasing after V-Tune. V-Tune again. Oh, Manta dodge. Little bit of a dodge there is enough to keep him alive. Saberlight, he'll start making a run for it with his Stone Gaze.
God.
Taka might still be able to chase. Dodges the Rod of Atos there with the Blink Dagger. Nisha will toss him away. Nightfall still catching up with the reflection on Liquid, but they got back to their tier 2, so...
They almost lost round. Nobody cares, Austin. It's bigger.
Okay.
And it's better. Another amp damage for Nightfall, by the way. They're smoking around the bottom part of this pit, trying to catch Liquid off guard. Get a monster fight out of this Terrorblade.
Kiyotaka leading the charge. Got up to the high ground. Saw that there's not much there.
Oh, ring around the ward.
Shiva's trying to spot some heroes. Spots Insania. Insania missed the Timber Chain. Rebounded away, though. Not enough. Nightfall got him with the final hit. A Hex thrown out on Saberlight. Liquid are very separated right now. They throw out the Eclipse. They got the supports. Nisha put them together with the toss. A sick initiation from the mid laner of Liquid. That's going to cost them big as Mira used his buyback earlier. It's Panto who's going to use his now. Kiyotaka with this Aghanim Scepter. Nullifier takes that away. Saberlight, half HP, going to be tossed by Nisha. That bails out the Dusa, who's getting low on mana. Thinking about going back in as the Snake refills some of that mana, but he's out. Once again, Nisha, Insania, well, he's going to die here. Chakram on a couple. Good avalanche. That'll stop him from chasing after them right away as they rebound, toss, do everything they can to retreat back to the tier 3s, but Nisha will be left behind. V2 pops his BKB, making a run for it. Nightfall hoping the damage is enough, and it is. Killed him. Now Saberlight in trouble. Rebound back to the fountain. He will survive, but 3 dead on the side of Liquid. With no buybacks, Aurora will still have tier 2s to deal with. They still have Roshan to take, but they will manage to get some objectives now.
The rundown is just brutal. Once Liquid are on the retreat, you can't escape. Massive talents in that fight as well.
He's trying to speed up Saberlight, but you can't make the Dusa faster. Time is of the essence. They're split right now. They're really split right now. He's going to be able to find the supports in the Eclipses on both of them. Mira might be able to get away because he has BKB, but Panto is already dead. Uses the neutral item, but he's surrounded. Nightfall, he blinks into this, though. Aurora have shown they can still win fights with just their cores, and they are showing it by dicing up V2. V2 gets off his BKB and his Satanic. He gets rebounded away. He refreshes now. A second Eclipse, a Satanic BKB going to be put to use. Kiyotaka easily tanking through this one. V2 having some troubles, has the Manta, trying to chase. Kiyotaka couldn't get it. Meanwhile, Nightfall, he's dead. He got caught by Nisha. Saberlight Nisha combined together, put the damage, took out 2 of the cores, and now Kiyotaka, as tanky as he is, will eventually be caught. A Hex steal, and they've got him. 5 dead on the side of Aurora. Liquid.
That's it. They're trying to end the game.
They are trying to end it. Got a wheel on 2. Beautiful setup and a rebound. Got V2 out of there. He drops the Eclipse. Stone Case. It stunned up Kiyotaka, but he's still catching up.
Oh, they stunned the Dusa.
They're going to just go after the Dusa. Saberlight, he's going to try and go for the kill on Mira. Got him. His life is forfeit, but he's fine with that. He got a kill on the way out.
That's his first death in the game. 2,000 gold kill as the push from Liquid comes to a halt. Buybacks. 3 committed for Aurora on all 3 cores. A massive investment. They need this Roshan now.
Yeah. Liquid smoke up. Not exactly sure why. I guess they're checking if Aurora's going to contest Roshan.
They're just looking for any sort of pickoff. They have all the buybacks available. No reason not to be aggressive. What in
Nightfall just
what was he doing?
blinked into them. Awkward.
working.
They got a stun though. Toronto Toki with a tearaway. Okay, they just killed the Luna. And now Saberlight's dead as well. Jesus Christ, Nightfall does damage. Boxy pops his BKB and heads for the hills with his Unleashed. He'll be bailed out by a creep wave coming in.
Nisha cutting the wave right now. He got hexed. Yeah, they're teaming back for him.
Get him with the Giga Ward.
Oh, it's
And
laying into him.
Nightfall.
Oh my God, what is
This man? That was a tiny. That guy's supposed to be tanky.
I mean, the second you get that Stygian hit on him, and the Terrorblade just lays in, you're gone. He's coming.
It is a walking nightmare.
Oh, Lord, he's coming.
When his Swift blinks in,
Top tower is under attack.
Oh,
all right, that tier 3 dies pretty quickly.
Dire's top tower.
he is chunking. He's a chunky boy.
They're hitting 2 different lanes at the same time. Insane. Oh, he got bashed. Wind Waker trying to get himself away. They throw out the Eclipse, try and bail out their Rubik, but he's already gone.
Yotaka?
Gyutaka does end up dying for it, though. And now, quick retreat. Nightfall already at half HP. Nisha tries to chase after them using his buyback, but now they go back in on him. Hit him with a bash. Got the Sunder off. Nightfall's going to be okay. Got the Terror Wave off as well. They toss him up in the air. They all in for him. They got him once. Nightfall. Toronto Toki, who ulted in, he dead as well. Nisha trying to cover him. Nightfall blinks forward after V-Tune with the buyback from the Dawnbreaker, but the rebound away. Boxy tries to get him up, but Toronto Tokyo with the Blink Dagger up pistol finishes him off anyway. You could buy back on the Luna if you want, but are you going to have the damage?
He has Divine. He assembled it.
Push them together, rebound away. V-Tune, is he even going to be able to swing at this point in time? Everybody else is taken out.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
They're just gone. V-Tune is left alone. Boxy could buy back, but Aurora, they are going to clean out the base. They will get the full comeback and take game 1.
What an absolutely crazy game for them. This game felt so frustrating to play for so long, and they just grinded it out, grinded it into that late game, pulled out some crazy scale. And that tri-core is so tough to beat when they're all 6-slotted like that with tier 5 neutrals. The damage just skyrocketed. That Stygian Death played a tremendous game on this Timbersaw.
Agreed.
You are going to be building. Okay, that's a lot of beef. That's a lot of tanky boys that Aurora Gaming did pick up. Hell,
Here it
and
comes.
you could potentially have all
Here
3
it comes.
cores.
Bat Rider core.
Here it comes.
Tiny carry.
Cold bat, I'm telling you.
And they've taken my tree away.
Avery's just trying to get rehired, that's all. She brought it back
Leave
for
the
you.
tree, thank you. I
The tree
enjoy
is a
the
permanent part of the casting setup now. Saberlight has himself stuck. He cut open a tree.
That's why we keep the tree here, because that man just got sprouted like we're sprouted in real life. Everything.
The Bat Rider takes the tower pretty quickly if you leave him alone, so.
Yeah, he's going to have to Kiyowaka out from Fountain.
Hey. Nisha gonna teleport to the bottom lane. Stop poking me. Dagger on Toronto Tokyo. I gave you the A. What more do you want? And Toronto Tokyo did have some wand charges. He's still on Lotus as well. Give him the whip. Another round of Avalanche. And the Lotus will not be enough. This is really bad because the Underlord, another hero that's dependent on winning its lane, also, but this Underlord wants to go Mask of Madness. Vacuum back into a Bramble. Saberlight and Boxy, and their duo continues to excel.
Radiant's top
Though
tower
Boxy, they just keep bringing Mira up here. Somebody's got to die for it.
Dire's
This is
bottom
very
tower
greedy.
is under attack.
Yeah, Kiyotaka's going to have no creeps to farm.
I mean,
They're
this
all
feels
gonna
like
go to this Sven and the Underlord.
Liquid's game to run over.
And the Nature's Prophet. And the Jakiro. He's actually the person who's going to get the least amount of farm. Vacuum wall, trying to dodge the incoming gank, but it doesn't work. V2 might be able to punish with the good wheel. It locks down 2. Where's the damage behind it? Here comes the Bedlam. Here comes the damage. Nisha's going to jump after the Sven, take him out of the equation, burn out the Underlord as well before he can TP away, and an Avalanche hits Mira before his teleport can come through. A 1-for-4 exchange. And
Aurora stabilizing, though. Didn't lose as much off the map as I thought they were going to. Can Nisha find a pick-off? He's really been looking for a while.
oh, used him again. Kiyotaka.
And he's got the X.
And he's got the X, and he's got the Bow Torrent. Escape back. It'll save him from some of that damage, but there's too many disables. Surely underneath this tower, though, Terrorize comes through from the side from Boxy, and he's doing good Bedlam damage. That'll finish off Toronto Tokyo. Boxy dies to cleave, but now Nisha back into play. Goes after Nightfall. A beautiful Ice Path, though. Nisha fights it and will die, but he got the kill on Nightfall anyway.
Still big plays from Kiyotaka.
Yeah, 2 for 2. V-Tune's coming in, though.
Making something out of nothing.
Hit an Avalanche. Hit the Whip.
Got the X. He's a little greedy here. Don't have a lot of damage to work with.
Missed the wheel. They got to chill out.
Yeah, this is not a fight you want to take. But though Gabe does say they have an 80% chance to win, so maybe Gabe just really likes Liquid.
That could be. It is a Batrider core against 3 melee cores. It's a pretty tough game for Aurora, draft-wise, I feel. Like, they have to play into Vacuum Wall, they have to play into Sticky Napalm. There's just a bunch of gunk that's going to be everywhere. There's a wheel somewhere. There's a bunch of brambles on the ground. There's this Darkseer Surge, Smoke Cloud. Okay, Boxy. He's going to tie it. Oh, BKB to secure the Wisdom Shrine.
Didn't even get it.
Oh, he didn't.
He stepped out for a minute. They will clean up the fight, though.
Because that would have been so clean. They got 2 hero kills, should have gotten their Wisdom Shrine.
I mean, to be honest, I think they would rather take the 2 kills in the Shrine.
Sure, but he could have gotten all 3.
Well, sometimes you can't have what you want. Sometimes you got to take what you need.
He could have had all 3. I don't know. There's no BKB, and the wheel landed right in front of him, chaining up the disables nicely. He'll get off a Warcry. That'll help the supports, though, as they continue battling it out with D-Tune and Insania, though. Not a battle they can win. Avalanche up in a second. They got it. Mira is dead. They look for more. Nisha with a haste rune. Chasing after Panto will collect the extra one. 1 kill turns to 3.
That is going to be BKB done for the Batrider. That is...
Batrider being a mid-hero again is dangerous. This hero is good at taking Tormentor, or at least above average. Good at taking Roshan, or at least above average. Good at taking buildings with the Shard. I don't know, this hero kind of does a lot. Boxy, they're going to try and blow him up before the Shadow Realm. They do so successfully. Nicely played. Got the wall out of Saberlight, too. They can't just disengage. V-Tune's not going to let him. He just walks up to the high ground, takes out Panto. Boat coming in, try and bail out Kiyotaka. He'll be dragged back into the Fire and Flames, where he will burn. Capped down. Next up, it's the Underlord. Tossed together. Nightfall put on top of the Underlord here. Has to use the rest of his BKB to teleport away. Nightfall successfully, but nobody else on the team can get out.
That is an impossible fight to take. Yeah, well, that's a 2-time TI winner, Austin, so show some respect. You're going to need more to that to bring Mira down.
Oh, no. Toronto Tokyo. He was trying to build into a Lotus Orb, which could have done them a lot of good, but now that's going to be delayed. His Liquid swarm the north part of the map. And Aurora, they'll try and go somewhere else, but V-Tune is going to force them back to defend their Tier 3.
All right, Nisha, let's see this building damage.
Nisha tried to get him. Self-fuels when he comes back in. He will be lasso, but he got off the boat at least. The boat buff might just save him here as he's pushed into a bramble. Okay, never mind. They really committed to finish him off. Panto, too. Now the Sven is into play, but he's missing 2 of his cores. And the lineup of Liquid is very good at kiting out melee heroes. Escape Act, the purple smoke.
Look at that building damage. Just,
Oh, outblinked him. Nisha dodges Nightfall's initiation. And that's going to be a BKB wasted. Toronto, Tokyo, and Mira push forward with the vacuum on 3. Terrorize to combo it. And the Bedlam to mow them all down.
well, this one's over. You're not recovering from that.
No, you're not. Nightfall calls it GG.
I'm not going to lie, though. That bad shard seemed worthless.
Yeah, I don't think
That
the
just seemed
shard
like a loss of gold.
did too much, but
Upside, though, for Liquid is they look very good in Game 2. They'll even out his score. Yes, he dealt the most damage in the game with the highest XPM.
Take over hosting the
You
show
definitely
finally.
can. You could make it. Pengler ends up getting picked by Aurora Gaming here, gives him some nice team fight. It's gonna make it a little easier for Enigma to get some black holes here.
And it is a position 4 Invoker. I think this hero
Okay.
is going to be viable
Wow.
in this
Reduction.
patch.
And then they changed up the Fire Invoker so that he no longer gets a bigger meteor, no longer goes longer. The Cataclysm is still there, but it got some number change. I don't remember what it is. The Wex version, the Tornado AoE was increased, but they removed all of the bonus stats from the Quas Wex and Extort. They removed a level from it. Now the Ags only upgrades that by 1. You have to get the other level at the way later level to upgrade the orbs again. That's most of the changes. Neil, back to you.
Well, shit. I guess he's got it covered. Cap, enjoy the game. It's all you.
thank you. Panto is about to die as well, but they keep him alive. Okay, careful with body blocking. Toronto, Tokyo, you've surrounded your own ally. Sir, get him. Oh my God, he just did that. He actually
He's
just-
out like a boss. In fact, this bottom lane is just getting scary for Liquid now. They can't play as aggressive as they want to go kill the Eidolons, and these Eidolons are going to create a huge kill threat.
Oh, Glyph is going to be used, going for the dive. The Furion. He completes his teleport. Ancient Apparition, the teleport actually stops there. Nisha, all he could do was flight. He had a Fairy Fire, but I think he was dead anyway. I think it is.
They're really taking advantage of the fact this Invoker is weak in the early game.
Dire's top
Oh,
tower
Boxy
is
got
under
trapped
attack.
top.
Radiant's
There's
bottom
rundowns
tower
happening on both supports.
Panto, cold snapped over and over again. He's going to ghost walk on out of here. Boxy's fine, but the Ancient Apparition of Insania is not fine, nor is his tower. Still under assault. Mid lane, though. Saberlight makes a move and helps get the kill on Kiyotaka. Ends up walking back into the Eidolons. Now he's going to have to use more remnants. Panto catches him. Is he actually dead? He still has Fairy Fire. Still has wand charges,
They
but he's
really
going to have to
want-
dodge this Rolling Thunder, and I think there's no way out.
They got all his remnants. Got the kill. Worth it in the end.
Yeah, especially when you have an Arcane Rune on Kiyotaka, though he is going to get jumped here as he heads up, immediately runs into V-Tune, who is waiting patiently. Dragon Tail into the Dawnbreaker ultimate. They've got nice chain stuns there, and they'll run down Panto as well, so an extra kill. It's a bit of a swing, though,
Radiant's top tower is under
so you
attack.
don't know why.
I mean, the slow is still nice. It was underrated.
Ice Blast turnaround. Kiyotaka going after Insania now finds himself under the gun as he gets chained up and killed again. Liquid really trying to make sure that this Panko. That is such a funny death, man.
This feels like I've seen it before. Kiyotaka dies, Insania dies.
Yeah.
One of those is not like the other, but that is the trade that has been ordained.
They got to be careful with this aggression. Nisha is in fighting shape here with a shield rune. He would love to take this fight. We'll take the pick off onto Panto. Saberlight, he ends up in the mix of things and quickly falls. These stacks. E-Tune still wants to have them. Aurora, they're going to take them away by force. Run Eidolons at them. Toronto, Tokyo, seeing if he's going to get a free black hole, and he does. Tornado, though, and now the Ice Blast. It's going to hit on 2. Very nicely set up here from Liquid. No immediate punishment. Maybe they just get Mira off of this one. Meanwhile, Kiyotaka will
it's
kill
Insania again.
Ancient Apparition again. And now he hits a shield crash onto 2. Managed to
he's
finish off
cleaning it
1,
out.
and now he gets Boxy as well. They're chasing after Nightfall. Saberlight trying to get that kill. He's got a hammer. He threw it the wrong direction. Oh, he's going to miss it. And now he's going to die to Kiyotaka.
Not like this.
The Pango
Oh, the
strike.
reaction. Curio check, anyone? What is going on down here?
Pull back to slow him down. Panto getting a bit too aggressive. Nisha here with a punish, though. It is taking such a long time. Now the snowball save is going to come out. And even if they kill Panto at this point, there might be a trade-off here. One that Liquid is not going to be happy with. If Nisha dies, Malphist isn't going to finish him off. Avalanche, that'll stop Saberlight. So somebody was going to die for this on Liquid. Maybe Saberlight will make it a little bit of a slower death, but caught by the ice shards, he's not going far. Not very fast anyway.
Guess who Kiyotaka wants to finish off this little skirmish? It's your boy. Number 8 for Insania. He just cannot survive in this game.
One death every 2 minutes. That is a rough record.
It's rough. I mean,
You'll say one thing. It'll burn out a lot of resources from Aurora to get this Roshan.
Ice Blast
Vitoon's coming. I mean, they're taking a lot of damage here. This is looking a little awkward. Kiyotaka responds with the Rolling Thunder. Snowball after Boxy, doesn't hit him, slight chained up. Meanwhile, the Dawnbreaker ultimate is going to land on a bunch of heroes, hits the Enigma. The Enigma, not going to die easy though. Still has an opportunity to use the Black Hole, catches 2 inside. Immediately canceled by the Tornado though from Boxy. The Dragon Knight did end up going down in the end though. Nightfall just going to chase after Nisha here. Kiyotaka getting a little bit low, self-yules. Saberlight out of mana. No more hammers from him. He's going to go down. Chains, it didn't land on Kiyotaka, and he'll be tossed upon. Now it's just Boxy left to fight it out. Insania. Oh, wait, he got Ice Blast! And he didn't hit Kiyotaka.
And now he's going to die.
Now he's going to die for it for his 9th death of the game.
Ultra kill for the Tiny. Just swinging the tree at everybody around that pit. And man, that...
Oh, the Pinkle would have been such a good catch. But the roll up into the Rolling Thunder makes it so the Ice Blast misses. Dawnbreaker Ultimate's going to be used to counter the Black Hole, but Nisha, he's just been stunned too many times. Vitoon, meanwhile, takes a huge chunk of damage from the Nightfall. Tiny, they will beat him to a pulp. Golden status or no, the Dragon Knight can stand up to all this damage from Aurora. 10,000 net worth lead, and ages still to go, and a high ground push that is rapidly coming.
Insania did survive.
Hey,
that's pretty good.
Round of
Avoided
applause
his
to
10th death.
Insania for surviving the first team fight. Still at 9 deaths, so he is deaths per minute has slowed down dramatically.
Very aggressive here from Kiyotaka. The man don't care.
Staff trying to get away, but Panto, the support Furion, can just show up inside of your base at any point in time. Aurora, this looks like about the time that, you do some dive in onto the high ground, throw away your lead a little bit.
Yeah, it's a Kiyotaka death right there. They're losing obs as well. Feels like Liquid are just a little off and everything this game. Their tempo is just not quite there.
What a swashbuckle hit. Hits on 3. Nisha out of mana almost. Had a magic wand. Is able to jump away. Kiyotaka still wants him even in the corner. Got him once. Yules up. Shield crash. No, roll up into a shield crash. Gets a shield. Now blinks away. Nicely played. Tornado. It intercepts Nightfall right as he wanted to make his jump in. Got him inside the ice wall too. Slowed down. Vitoon finally pops BKB. Really wants this tiny kill, but a Force Staff gets him out of there. He's been Shadow Blade away, and they do not have the detection. Toronto Tokyo ready to go with the Black Hole, and it's an opportunity to use it. Dawnbreaker Ultimate goes out. Toronto Tokyo waits, and now drops the Black Hole.
No, he doesn't.
And now drops the Black Hole.
He had no mana. He had to wait for it. He will get there. And this game is completely gotten away from Liquid as Nisha will go down. They could not get to their big core timings. The lanes did not go too well. This Furion feasted on him. And man, Toronto Tokyo. This guy deserves some praise because I think his offlane looked sus at the beginning. But I feel like every series we watch him, he gets a little bit better. And he's been crushing it lately.
Yeah.
Genuinely crushing it on this role. And you got to remember, he is a strong shot caller, right? This team has 2 of the really big shot callers in Nightfall and Toronto Tokyo. So if these guys are confident in what they want to play and how they want to move around the map, this team is going to be strong no matter what.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Liquid just can't handle the heat.
1.5 lane of barracks taken.
Blinks, at this point, you're just so frustrated. You lost the fight before it began.
And you're losing this fight too, maybe. As two go down instantly. It is going to be a buyback with no Nightfall. Dawnbreaker ultimate coming in. Lands in the middle of them. Does not save Nisha, though. Tornado goes out with the EMP, trying to stop Kiyotaka. He got the roll up before the Dragon Tail. Can he survive as a result? Shield Crash goes up in the air. Yules, a buyback from Nisha. He returns back into play. A blink over to the other side. Kiyotaka really wants this kill on Boxy, but he won't get it. Boxy managed to juke him out there, and Kiyotaka does go down. So 4 fall on the side of Aurora. It did cost them 3 buybacks on Liquid.
Gotta do what you gotta do. You had to get some team fight win going in this game. Have to get the Ember to the Shivas.
Can he Roche? He's got pipe on Enigma, but he also has AC, and Aurora's heroes have like tons of armor. Like Initiation, Insania, Glimmer Cape should die. Caught V-Tune inside the Sprout as well, trying to get the BKB out of him. And there they go. Got the BKB. Boxy hopes to punish with the Tornado. Unlikely, as he is alone outside the base. He's doing this all by himself, and he will die all by himself. Elaborate.
Because then all the guys who continually cry about the lack of split push are at least satiated a little, you know?
Big Rolling Thunder hit from Kiyotaka. 2 by 2, almost blowing up Boxy. Nightfall with the assist. And there you go. That's a Rolling Thunder for you.
It's a nice shards trap.
And V-Tune did end up going the Revenant's Brooch, so he agrees with us. Saberlight
That was the most unnecessary move of all time.
all in for the tower. He got it. Now he can BKB and cannot TP away. You know what he could do? He could ult, get the punch out, and then TP away. Meanwhile, top lane, Nisha tried to push forward. Now the Dawnbreaker ultimate. There goes the punch to cancel it. And the black hole. Oh, we got him Dragon Tail. That's awkward. Beautiful Ice Blast is going to hit on the two of them. V2 might just be able to clean this up. So now without his BKB and his Spirit Vessel on him, it is inevitable that he dies, especially with a buyback of nobody. Nightfall's just back into play. V-Tune's going to buy back. Tornado comes through. EMP. Nightfall uses his BKB, trying to finish off Kiyotaka, but he got off the shield crash. V2 needs help. He needs a Force Staff. He's got one for Boxy, but there's Panto with his Vessel on the other side. You cannot escape from the Nature's Prophet.
Run all you want, hide all you want. He knows when you've been naughty. He knows when you've been nice. He's coming to crouch your face and maybe give you lice. Nature's Prophet with another win. During the nighttime shift, this hero just doesn't lose.